Alright, so there's 3 nests, and I get the feeling I might have to use this poison with the soup. Although I don't know who I'd give it to yet. Alright, let's go see if we can find some other stuff to do. I'm not seeing any rat hole. Oh, there's one. Do, looking around for stuff. Going to the bar where there might be rats and stuff. Ain't no rats here, where you hiding, little rats? He said he'd seen 3. But I'm not seeing 3. Let's see what kind of an assist this guy needs. Captain Z told me to help you out. Is there anything I can do? Not really. You can't just start mixing drinks, you know. Tending bar requires skill and years of trading. It's a huge responsibility, requiring secret arcane knowledge passed on from tender to tender. That's bullshit. Okay. How do I learn this arcane knowledge? This book is a good place to start. Yoink. The Ultimate Drink Book. Comprehensive guide to cocktails from around the world. That's it? A drink book? Knowing the recipes is only half the job. You could train a monkey to follow a recipe, but that wouldn't make him a bartender. The tricky part is doing it with some finesse. That's true. Prove to me you're not a monkey, and I'll tell the Captain Z that you helped me. How do I do that? Mix me a decent martini. Find everything you need around the bar. Oh, okay. If you mess it up, you can just rinse the shaker in the sink and start again. That's what we're supposed to make. It didn't register with me. Gin, vermouth, and wish. Do you need the? You don't really need Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, you don't need Worcestershire sauce for a martini. It's just gin and vermouth. Doesn't need it right now. What am I supposed to pour it in? I'll add a little lemon. Lo and behold, I've created a martini. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's taste, shall we? You can use some finesse, but it's a pretty good martini. Well done. I'll tell the Captain Z that you helped me out. Thanks. All right. Oh, and I can mix other stuff later, like poison or gin, which tastes like poison. All right. So what do we got? Ultimate drink book, the Americano, 2 ounces Campari, 2 ounces sweet vermouth, club soda. These are all legit. I guess you would look this up if you needed to figure out how they want you to do the martini. But I know how to make martinis because I'm an alcoholic. Yeah. Oh, lemon peel. Yeah, okay. If you don't have an olive, yeah, that doesn't surprise me then. Dumb waiters heard approaching. Free bowl. Take that to make poison soup. And here. Those need to go to the kitchen. I'd probably get an order from the bridge or something. Or the guys in engineering get hungry. Alright, so we gotta find this other rat hole. I can't shoot off... Oh, it might be in one of the cabins, actually. I didn't think of that. Aha! Clever cabbage. It's the last of them. As well, since they've all out of poison. Okay, so maybe we're not poisoning anybody. A little word is going to get a little unwholesome in here. Oh. Victor 6, report to the captain's aid. I repeat, Victor 6, to the captain's aid. Alright, what's up, bro? There you are. Has my assignment arrived yet? Yeah, I just received your briefing and it's a good one. If your performance is adequate, there might be a promotion in it. As you might have heard, one of our crew members went AWOL recently. I didn't know that, sir. It's unfortunate, but sometimes these things happen. According to initial reports, he was seen drinking late last night. But the captain suspects somebody might be withholding information. Why does she think that? Because the initial reports contradict each other. Oh, really? Logic puzzle time? Some say they saw him drinking, some say he never touched a drop. It doesn't add up. Has this happened before? It's pretty rare, but yeah, these things happen now and then. You sound pretty unconcerned. The way I see it, he's probably passed out drunk somewhere below deck. That's usually the case when people miss the shift. I think he'll turn up sooner or later making excuses. Who is the missing crew member? His call sign is Victor 11. He works as a sun deck steward. He always seemed very reliable to me, but I haven't much contact with him. The protocol states that we have to inform his next of kin 24 hours after the disappearance. That hour is approaching quickly, and the captain wants to be able to tell them something more substantial than, sorry, we seem to have misplaced your son. What does the captain want me to do? She wants you to investigate this disappearance, talk to his fellow crew members, and find out what they know. Where was he seen last? Did he talk to anyone about leaving? Is he hiding from something? That sort of thing. Well, what does the sun deck steward do exactly? He basically takes care of passengers who are sunbathing. It can be anything from applying sunscreen to managing deck chair reservations. What is the captain giving me this assignment? Since you arrived today, you're the most impartial crew member aboard. You don't know any of the crew and have no reason to lie. This actually puts you in a unique position to actually find out what happened. Shorted out there. Could foul play behind this disappearance? I guess all options have to be considered until we found evidence to rule them out. Where do I begin? Talk to the other crew members. Examine the sun deck where he used to work. Check out his quarters. Maybe he left something behind. Who knew him best? I can't say I'm the one to ask. Oh, I can't say I'm the one to ask about this. He shared cabins with Victor 7, the head servant. He ought to know him pretty well. I'm the captain down, sir. With this assignment, you've been promoted to the rank of assistant 4th class. Perform your duty admirably, and there might be another promotion down the line. Come back to me if you find anything or need my help. I might be able to nudge you in the right direction. So he's a hint box. Okay. So let's talk to some dudes. Subhead servant. I'm investigating the disappearance of Victor 11. I'd like to ask you a few questions about it if you don't mind. Sure. How well did you know Victor 11? I knew quite well, I guess. We shared cabins for the last couple of months. Which cabin would that be? Cabin 2, the one right next to yours. I'd like to check out where he lived. You never have the key, would you? As strange as it might sound, I seem to forgot where I put it. Maybe you could do something for me to jog my memory? Like what? There's this guy down in the kitchen, Victor 84. He's just a prep chef, but for some reason he thinks he's got the right to boss my waiters around. If you can find some way to teach that guy a lesson, I'm able to remember where I put the key. What type of lesson? It says don't mess with the wait staff. How to do that? Frankly, I don't want to know. Alright, I'll do it. Great. Come back once it's done, I'll give you the key. When was the last time you saw him? Last night around 9 or 10. Where was that? In our cabin, as I was coming back from a shift, he was freshening up. Said I had a meeting with somebody on the sun deck. Who? I don't know, but he seemed pretty antsy. Got himself perfumed to the gills, so naturally I thought he was seeing some skirt from the passenger section. You didn't ask? We're not allowed to consort with the passengers, but if one of us does, I tend to look the other way. What happened next? I tried to cover his morning shift, thinking he was off on cloud 9, but when he didn't show up for lunch, I started to suspect something was wrong. What did you do then? By then, his absence had been noted by others. I didn't tell anybody about the meeting because I thought it would look bad on his permanent record. I see. You have reason to believe he wanted to leave the ship. He never mentioned it to me, and we were pretty close. Did you see him unhappy about something? I wouldn't say that. He definitely seemed preoccupied lately, but definitively not unhappy. Preoccupied with what? I don't know. He never told me. Did he have any enemies on board? Why do you ask? Do you think somebody wanted to get rid of him? I'm just trying to be thorough. You can make enemies on a sun deck. I don't know. Maybe he got a bit too personal with somebody's wife. I suppose that's possible, but he always seems so professional. That's all. I think I just gave him the kitchen guy's voice. Whatever.